countdown, but it didn't send me to...
Oh, that's okay. You're going to lag behind me. So.
It looks like it is now.
Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore with your host, Brian K. Morris, independent publisher, freelance hybrid author, award-winning playwright, and former mortician's assistant. Beware, beware. That might not be a phone jingling in your pocket. Join the Nevermorians for morning mischief and madness at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 Central. Your sense of humor is the only thing you need to wear.
And holy cow, was that exciting or what? I'm scared because I'm in your pocket. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well today. Hi, there's my co-star. Anyway, hope everything's going well for you on Wednesday, it appears to be. So anyway, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy May 6th. Holy cow. And Carl Whitson says, and we're live. And Carol Cookie Morris says, we are here. We are here. We are here. There's no place else for us to go. So why can't we be here? Anyway, glad to have you all. Sarah, mwah. Good to see you here this morning. Hope all is well. Let me check the comments. And yes, the comments are working today on StreamYard. We had a little problem last couple days where Facebook wasn't talking very well with StreamYard. And so I've got this little window for those of you who are interested. And those of you who are not, bear with me, where I can see your comments and it tells me where you are talking from. So anyway, we are here. And this morning, we'd like to welcome everyone who's on YouTube. We are now broadcasting on there too. So hot diggity. Hey, hope you all caught what was basically a marathon for me yesterday. Yesterday morning we had the regular Nevermind the Furthermore, and this side, Brian. Anyway, Nevermind the Furthermore, and then at 4 p.m. yesterday Eastern, I was privileged to be on with Henri Compon on his great YouTube show, Onward with Henri, and we had a fantastic, fun discussion yesterday that I urge you to scroll down on my profile page and get that link and check it out. Henri is a great interviewer. We had a lot of fun. We're old friends is what it is, so we can give each other all day long and do. But anyway, good morning, Multiverse. John B. Pica, good to see you, my friend. Hope this morning is treating you well, brother. Anyway, and don't forget, everyone, promote. Please promote, because now we are on YouTube, okay? Let's take advantage of that, people. And Joe Spraga says, hello. Well, hello to you, young man. Hope you're having a great morning. And Sarah, hello, guys. Well, hello, gal. Mwah, glad to see you. So yesterday we had a great conversation with Henri, and then last night on Clever Title Pending, you really got to check that out because we were interviewing Luke Stone, Bill Roft, and Ken Keller of the wonderful and delightful and amazing Starcross Press people. They were talking about their unified vision for a positive message. You know, these are guys that are bound by their faith, but they don't make preachy comic books, which is what I love about them. Different views, one vision. We talked about how long they've been in the industry and why they're just now getting some attention anyway. So please check out last night's Clever Title Pending. I think you'll enjoy it. And Joe Spraga said, I sent you a DM with current email info. Excellent. Yeah, I did see that. I haven't had time to process it, Joe, but I will get that done before the end of the day. And thank you, sir, for sending it to me. And Teresa Dunn, mwah! Say, oh no, I should be doing this. Hold on, why? I'm still not used to this, but I should be sharing this with you. All right, and we are live, and there's Cookie, and there's John, and hello, Joe, and hello, Joe. I used to hear that a lot in my foreign travels. Anyway, hello, guys, and let's keep going. And Teresa Dunn, good morning to Teresa Dunn, fellow author. She and I are making some big plans that may happen this coming Tuesday. And Sarah says, hello, guys. Hello. So good to see you. So anyway, so please, your comments are welcome, and please start promoting yourselves. Right now, I've been talking with a lot of creators, and the difference is the ones who are actually, seeing some returns on what they do are the people that are letting other people know that they've got something going. Okay. And Joe Bachman is here. And good morning to everyone. Good morning to you, my friend. Hope you're having a great morning. And yeah, the people who have been promoting themselves are actually making some headway. Let's see. I checked this morning, but let's check on. Oh, Nevermorians. I am so proud of you guys. Cat Dad and Supermom by Rob Anderson just broke the $1,000 mark on their Kickstarter. That was his ultimate goal. Rob Anderson has written this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Cat Dad and Supermom that I've been pimping for like a couple weeks now because I've read it and it's amazing. And he wanted $1,000 so that he could buy another cover for his book. And Josh Lyman had a beautiful cover that he did, and it's oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for him. Now let's check the Zombiful World of Oz. And Eric is just made another start again. He's at $2,769. And at $3,000, he's going to unlock another stretch goal. Can I find it here? Already, he has unlocked 4 extra pages with a script by myself, and 2,500, an emerald metal trading card to be included with all physical pledge levels, and then and here we go. There is, I can't read all of it, but at $3,000, I think it's a button. There's going to be a special button that will be distributed. Oh man, there's just so much cool stuff going on with Eric's project. So please don't. And he's got, let me see how many days to go on this. Eric's got a little time left. He's got 21 days to go, 3 weeks. So please, 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 please check out the Zombiful World of Oz on Kickstarter. That is such a great project. And let's see what else we can get here. We were also checking on Red Talon, who was one of our guests last night, and they have kicked the $840. They had a $200 goal. Pretty modest goals at Starcross Comics, and he's up to 840. But you know what I'd love to do? Red Talon is a fun-looking ninja kind of character, and and Ken Keller's such a great guy. You will love him if you watch last night's Clever Tile Pending. But anyway, I'd like to see him hit $1,000. All right, wouldn't that be cool? So please, please, please check him out, and please give him a little love, okay? And so anyway, let's see where we're at here. What have we got here, show? And good morning, everyone. We got you. All right, Joe Bachman. Oh, pleasure to know you're here. And John B. Pica says, what channel are you on YouTube? YouTube won't let me stream live because we have less than 1,000 subscribers. Well, maybe they won't let me because I'm in double digits. That's about all I can say. I will have to provide a link for you, John, but I don't think I can do it right now. Let's see. What's it doing? Okay. I'm afraid to try anything, John, but it's basically a picture. If you see, my image on there, if you do a search for Brian K. Morris, you'll see 2 of them. Now, the one that doesn't have me in a fez and I'm leaning back against a kind of scarlet background, that is the active channel. The other one was kind of like a mistake I made years ago. Anyway, so check that out. John, I will start providing a link for that. Thank you for telling me that. I need to be more diligent about that. I'm still learning stuff on here, okay? And Kathy Jackson, good morning to you. Haven't talked to you in days. Hun, I hope you're having a great day. Good to see you here. And here we go. Joe Spraga says, my books are totally original ideas that promote morals, life lessons, and critical thinking for children and adults. I purposely and painstakingly take the ugly complexities of our imperfect world and dilute them down to clever concepts, void of vulgarity, in order to express positive examples of how to make us all a little better, kinder, and smarter. I do this with fun rhymes, fun characters, and fun art. Check him out at joespraga.com. Seriously, I have read a couple of his books, and I'm definitely taller than his target audience, but it's really good stuff. Really, you really should check it out. It's well illustrated, well composed, really cool. So please check out the work of Joe Spraga. And congrats, Rob Anderson. Well, when Rob shows up, we're gonna have to give that man some love, are we not, people? And also checking my my iPad because I'm a chicken. Bill Sarton, I'm glad to have you here. Hope your morning's going well. Ted Davies just started your latest video. I'm finally getting around to it. Hope you have a great day, brother. And Andy Davis, a pleasure, sir. And Eric Hawkins. Eric, congratulations on another push. As you probably heard, we want you to keep going, and we're going to try to see if we can get you to $3,000 today. ML Williams, Myron, is so good to see you, man. ML Williams is a fantastic author from Iowa, and I hope you're doing well. Mr. Williams, please put in links to your amazing work, if you would, please. And let's see, is there anyone else I haven't talked to? Okay, let's get through your comments and find out, shall we? And Kathy Jackson, there's my girl. Check out my novels and novellas on Amazon. And Kathy, later we're going to talk about doing some stuff together. Okay, I'm going to be talking about people, or talking to people, and kind of like, like we do on Clever Tile Pending. But I've got something really cool I've got in mind that I think could be really awesome to us all. Anyway, the one thing about StreamYard is if I click the little flywheel too hard, all your comments go zip way up the line. So if Eric Hawkins does your cover, says Carl Witzman, you don't need another one. Just saying. That's true. That cover he did for your book, The Mad Gasser, really was a treat. It really was. And looking forward to when we can get out again, Carl, because I need that book like I need coffee, and you know how desperate I am. Still warm. And here we go, brewing something with Meredith, and we'll let everyone know what in due time. Yes, my gal Teresa there, she is on the move, and also she will be making an appearance real soon on Clever Title Pending. But she and I are working that out too. And there is the link to Teresa Dunn's first book, Poetry Expressions. Please check it out. She is an incredible author. We are currently producing her second book of poetry, and she is already writing her third. Now, is that the way to do it, friends, or not? All right, you don't let grass grow under your feet. You keep going, you keep promoting, and that's how this works out. Good morning, all. Good morning to you, brother. Hope you're having a great morning. And here we go. Ted Davies, collaborations are on the menu. Check out his new YouTube video. Yeah, I yesterday was a wash for me as far as getting things done. So after this show, aside from some business, I am probably going to put my head down. I've got some reading I need to do, and I definitely have some writing I've got to get accomplished today. So, Ted, I'm going to finish your video, though. It looks fantastic. If a man knows the value of collaborations, I think it's Ted. I think it's paying off for him. Here we go. You can stream live on YouTube with less than 1,000 subscribers, but you can't stream live from a mobile phone with less than 1,000 subscribers. Well, why would you want to do it on a phone anyway? Huh? Use a laptop. That's what the cool kids do. Actually, the cool kids have like a camera, professional lighting, and it looks like a little Hollywood set. And let's just say someday, real soon, it will happen. But I hope I'm on YouTube, because one of the things I want to do, friends, because when you promote on here, I will try to put your message up, and hopefully someone will say, I need to check that out. Hit the pause button, check out what you do, and let's see if the rising tide can wash over us all. All right. And here we go. Gracious, good, goofy morning greetings, bombastic Brian, and all of the nefarious Nevermorians. Hey, the nefarious Nevermorians are getting stuff done. Last night, if you watch, and thank you, Bill, for being there last night, by the way. If anyone watches last night's Clever Title Pending, Luke is pretty impressed with you people. He thinks you guys are awesome, and he's correct. In that things move when you all put your minds to it, and there's a mountain or two that needs pushing aside, and you guys are the first I'll call. Brian K. Morris on YouTube. Kathy Jackson, I love you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's one of my channels. I gotta do something to kill one of my old channels. What it is, but anyway, look for the picture of me leaning back, and that's the active channel, the one that has the most people. I think I'm like up to 30 or something. And there we go. There's a YouTube channel. Is that me? Oh, well, okay. And thank you, Brian. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you, man. I really do. John B. Pica says, I am live on YouTube. Oh, excellent. Very cool. I think that's the channel I want. Yeah, that's the channel I wanted it on. I can see my icon up there. Yay. So do you know what this means, people? You now have a wider forum. You're welcome. You all now, all you creative people, now have one more place that your message is going out. So if you haven't put in your website, if you haven't put in your Amazon link, your Smashwords link, your YouTube link, your Kickstarter campaign, or someone you think needs more attention, or a charity that's close to your heart, the time's never been better. We're going to see what we can do to improve that too. All right. So anyway, please check it out. All right. And thank you all for your support. I cannot tell you enough how much that means to me and to other people. Like I said last night, Luke Stone was just like blown away with the response from you all to his Kickstarter campaign a few weeks ago for Hybrid Sons of Gods, and stuff is happening because of that. And here we go. Shout out for Brian K. Morris, Luke Stone, Rob Anderson, Christopher Freeman, and Caitlin Ryan on my video on YouTube. Well, for me, oh my gosh, I haven't gotten that far yet, Ted. Thank you so much. Seriously, man, I appreciate that. But definitely, the other people there, I'm in fast company there, so please check out Ted Davies. And when you go to YouTube, if it's John B. Pica's page or Ted's or mine, you'll see a little button there that says subscribe. Please do. And if nothing else, it takes like 2 seconds, and then click all. That way you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. Now, here's the thing. Why does that help us authors? Because I'm always, like with reviews, I'm always looking for ways. And thank you again, Ted. I appreciate that so much. The reason why it means so much to me and to other YouTubers is that eventually this could lead to more. It will immediately lead to more attention on YouTube, making our videos easier to discover. Thus, your message is easier discovered. And then after that, there is a chance of monetization, which is a complex process, and I ain't worried about it. I'd rather you guys get monetized right now. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, here we go. Let's backtrack. Oh man, I shot past a whole bunch of people. I'm so sorry. And John B. Pike, I need to look at this again. Maybe YouTube changes its rules again. Yeah, is this your surprise look? Yeah, it's like Facebook, they send in, I would think I think they send information to like their partners who are monetized, but we're nowhere near that. And we're, like I said, I'm not worried about that. Not till I get there. But anyway, it helps the algorithms if you subscribe. So the more people that subscribe, the better. And anytime you see somebody on here who's got a YouTube channel, please give it some love. All right. And if I haven't subscribed to your channel, please send me a DM. And like, if you're a Nevermorian, I will head straight over there and you'll get one more person. All right. Ted Davies is offering coffee because he knows what we like. Anyway, thank you. And Bill Field, my ombudsman. Hey, gang. Hey, Bill, how you doing, brother? Good to see him, my man. Hope all is going well. And let's see. And Morgan Komnick is watching. Morgan, mwah, glad to have you here. Hope your morning is going well. Brian Wensloff, good to see you, sir. And Daniel Huberry, a pleasure as always, sir. Folks, we are on YouTube as of today. Plans are working, so please leave your links in. Promote yourself. All right, let's put this up, and we'll put it up on the screen. I'll read it out loud, and hopefully our new audience at YouTube. Hi, YouTube. How are you doing? Good to meet you. Hopefully they will see what you got going and decide to sample your wares. And Kofefe, brother, you are right, brother Bill. Thank you, sir. Don't mind if I do. Anyway. And hello, everyone, from Brian Wentzoff. Hello to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. And Boomer. Yes, Aegis. Most mobile phones have a much better cam than any webcam. Many people stream while out and about. We got to get you out more. I can't go out because I don't want to catch your cooties. So there. That's why I wear a mask. Okay. So anyway. Yeah, or actually, I do go out and wear masks. I do have masks. Cookie has made some lovely masks, and I don't want to hear about the placement of this one. See? Superman is on my face. That came out poorly. It sounded better in my head. Anyway, Eric, you can say boomer, but you know what? I think I'm doing pretty good for 64. Embracing the new technology and kissing it on the lips, maybe forcing my tongue, pretending I'm Joe Biden or something. But anyway, being creepy as usual. But no, I tease people that use their phones, like you young people, like Eric, who live and die on their phones. I'm sorry. When I get a keyboard that can accommodate my fingers on a phone, then we'll talk, okay? But until that glorious day, Eric says, when I do the drawing shows and drawing traditionally, I am using my mobile as the cam, and I have the best picture quality out of everyone. And he's proud of his humility too. Anyway, Eric, yeah, you do have some good looking shows there. But I guess I'm old streaming. I want to look like I'm Hollywood or something. I should live so long. But anyway, and I shot just past a whole crap ton of all your comments here. Gosh, people, I'm gonna get this right eventually. Excuse me. John B. Pica says, I live stream using my iPhone because it has HD and 4K video, but I use StreamYard for the Diesel Punk podcast, so this is exciting. Yeah, seriously, it is. So John, I hope we've helped. So in your face, Eric Hawkins. Now, if we could just get the guy to carry a real camera instead of just a dang phone. But anyway, John, I hope we help sincerely, man. I hope this helps you because it's helping me. And tonight is my Reels and Heels disaster film special at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, says Brian Wensloff. WFTS Chief Meteorologist Dennis Phillips is our special guest. And check that out on Facebook. That is going to be a fun show. All right, and speaking of fun, there is Daniel Huberry. Check out his Facebook page, Daniel Dark, author, okay? Also, check out the works of Daniel Dark. That is our friend, Mr. Huberry here, who's an amazing human being. And, man, I am so hungry for July. I seriously am. I am so ready to do shows now. I kind of start out the season thinking, oh, God, the cycle's starting again. Oh, and as things look now, I don't have another show until July unless I create an opportunity, which I'm working on. Anyway, stay tuned. So yeah, and the way it looks now, my next show will be Imaginarium. So fingers crossed. Anyway, Rick Bradley says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, superstar. How you doing, Rick? Glad to have you here, my friend. Hope all is going well this morning. And also want to say a great, gracious good morning to Brian Rhodes. Glad to have you here. BigSkink.com. Check out those great comics there, Brian. Glad to see you. And I want to greet Luke Stone, my co-host last night. Luke, I went back and viewed part of the tape, as we all us referees do. And you were great. Thank you for being there. Thank you for all the shout outs and the kind words. And I got an idea this morning, so we'll talk about this as soon as I flesh it out a little better. Anyway, John B. Pica, check out patreon.com/impossibilists and consider supporting the mission for the League of Impossibilists. Great cosplay group, really imaginative storytelling they're doing. I think you really need to check them out. And once things settle down a bit, I am going to probably go over and give him some love financially. And Rick Bradley says, come and check out my author page at rbradley42 here on Facebook. I say here, but we're all over now. I hope to see you there. I post some funny things and updates to my upcoming projects, so please check it out. And speaking of YouTube channels, you should subscribe to Big Daddy Cool Shows. See, I found it. Anyway, please, definitely. I think I'm a subscriber there. But yeah, I will definitely make sure of that, John. Thank you for putting that up there. And please check that out. He's doing some incredible stuff there. And also want to say hello to Trico Lutkins. Trico, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a great morning, Professor. And Adrian Johnson, pleasure to have you here too, sir. And Amy Hale, mwah. Amy, love you. Hope you're doing well. Meredith Logren, mwah. Big love to you. And Mary Dumas, mwah. Hope you're having a great morning too. Thank you all, ladies, for being here. We're great creative people. Please, please, please. check him out. All right. And Rick Bradley says he has his website at authorrickbradley.com. And he's starting a monthly newsletter as well. So please join me, folks, because I signed up and I think you should too. And there we go. And also the YouTube channel for the League of Impossibilists from John B. Pica. Is he smashing it or what? Very cool. And morning, Brian. I finally caught your live show. Well, Trico, I'm so glad, man. I miss you. I'm hoping we can, once this the cooties leave the air and we can all start breathing without wearing a hazmat suit outside. I hope our paths cross, Trico. I miss you, buddy. Hope you are doing well. Keep it. Hey, post this what we're doing, what you're doing right now, because right now we are multi-streaming here. We are on the Rising Tide Network page. We are on my profile page. We are on the OnCon page because Rob Anderson didn't tell me I couldn't, and also on our YouTube channel. So right now, if you've got a message, there's never been a better time to multitask and tell me what your link is. Tell me what show you're going to. Tell me where your books or your comics are located for sale. Tell me about someone that you think deserves more attention, or you've got your own YouTube channel. Put that in there, or a charity that's close to your heart. Put that in there, because we're going to expand our reach here. We're going to take people with us. And here we go. Lulu is funky since it's upgrade, but we'll try this. Go to Carl Witzman and you can pick up his newest book, The Mad Gasser, Cheerleader of Calhoun County, based on real life incidents. And it has an amazing, amazing cover by one Eric S. Hawkins, who I am very fond of. So anyway, check out that book. Please check it out. And please, when you're done reading it, leave a honest review for the man. Okay. It helps him a lot. And good morning to you, Luke Stone. Glad you're here. Happy post birthday. Yesterday was Luke's 40th birthday. And he looks youthful. He is a youthful guy, and it's disgusting. But anyway, I had a great time with you last night, Luke, and my two new friends, and hope we can get. And I noticed Red Talon was like in the low 800s this morning. Nevermorians, Luke, if you think of it, could you put the links into Ken and Bill's books? And I think we can maybe get Bill up to over $1,000. Wouldn't he have a stroke if that happened? That'd be great. It'd be a stroke of luck. Anyway, but it's a great project. And Eric Hawkins, speaking of crowdfunding, says 86 backers. That's awesome. 2769. He did. I said that. And 21 more days to go. We are funded and unlocking stretch goals even as we speak. And he's unlocked 2 with a third within reach in what? $231. So Nevermorians, please check out that book. It's The Zombiful World of Oz. One of the freshest concepts I've seen in years, where zombies and Oz, like peanut butter and jelly, baby. Anyway, it's good stuff. Please check it out. And good morning, Brian and friends. Adrian Johnson, thank you for being here. Hope you're having a great morning so far, sir. And 7th Star Press, please check that out. That is a fantastic publishing house. I like their stuff. I can't wait to see everybody down at Imaginarium. And if you want to learn more about Imaginarium, which is a really super fine book show in Louisville, Kentucky, brand new venue this year. I'm really looking forward to being there, and I will be there all 3 days with Cookie, with any luck. So if you want to meet the elusive, effusive Cookie, she will be accompanying me to Imaginarium, and I'm looking forward to that so much. And so there we go. So also check out 7th Star Press, and especially the work of Daniel Huberry, because he's awesome. And drink Superman on my face. Oh yeah. And good morning, Nevermorians. Meredith, thank you for the talk this morning. Really looking forward to hammering out that idea of mine. So very, very cool. And check out Meredith. She's got a Geek Insider, and she's a frequent guest on the OnCon channel. Fresh, instructional, creative stuff every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. And on the weekends, all kinds of freewheeling how-to shows on producing comics. and other creative things. So please check out those shows and check out the OnCon channel as part of the Comic Book Advocating Network, which I am a part. Also, Joe Spraga. Okay, so something I've been doing is airing commercials about my books on an internet radio show that plays Fish and the Grateful Dead at Gem Radio. I'm probably pronouncing it. That's JEMPRADIO.com. I also did a virtual book tour via silverdaggertours.com. I gave away a $50 Amazon gift card. Ooh, I have seen modest results, but it was fun. I am open to other ideas to promote my work in these insane times. Well, Joe, I'm going to share something I've done. And I hope it does you some good here. Seriously. What I did recently on this show was I offered, since I have a pretty wide library, not only my own books, I published about 6 of them, but I also had, no, we're talking physical books here. It's on, in-person inventory. And then I offered them for sale, just the full amount, but I would pay the postage, and I signed everything. And some people, the more they bought, the more they received. I threw things into the boxes. Ask Meredith Logren. She did a 30-minute video on handling my package. And that joke will never get old. And anyway, it made her the happiest woman on earth. And I was pretty happy too. Anyway, I cried with gratitude, but something I haven't done since I was a teen. But anyway, but anyway, I offered to accept the postage myself, not charge the person, and I'm perfectly willing. I'm 15 minutes away from the post office, so I moved quite a few books. In fact, I have a reorder in. I should be getting some of them, starting to get 4 reorders next week, and I'm trying for a 5th. So anyway, and once those come in, then we will do more sales, because it looks like I'm doing the show till July now every day. Oh my God. If I start to laugh hysterically without seeming to stop and the smile never quite reaches my eyes, you'll know what happened. Anyway, but no, that's an idea. And Joe, you're thinking outside the box there. That's what we need to do, because we have basically a captive audience right now, literally. And if nothing else, man, we've got people that need entertaining. We need people to tell us, even in fiction, that everything's going to be all right. And that's what people are responding to. And that's what I encourage everyone to do. If you've got a creative venture, then see if you've got a price margin enough that you can afford to offer free postage, or $1, and I'll send all this stuff to you. And plus, you send it priority mail, because you get a tracking number. Then that's real important. Plus, at my local post office, they are allowing people into the teller area, and to where you can get a clerk to help you. But if you know what you need, and you can do the machine. If you have one of those self-serve machines, those are dandy. And they're probably almost as quick as waiting in line. It's not failed me yet. And I'm getting really good with that machine. It's so much it's going on my resume. But it's I go every day, and I stand up there and work the machine for about 10 minutes, and I send out a half dozen packages, and I've made half a dozen people happy, and that's the main thing, even more than the sales. So anyway, Joe, hope we get some ideas for you. Plus, if you can, check out our Tuesday night show, Clever Tile Pending, because especially right now when we need to look for outside ideas, that might be a good place where you might find some inspiration, okay? And Rick Bradley is depressed that Wendy's is going to stop selling burgers during the meat shortage. Then okay, let me start this again, Rick. You deserve better. I thought you had a news item there. Depressed that Wendy's is going to stop selling burgers during the meat shortage? Then you need to check out Rick's very first published work, The Marble, in the horror anthology, The Nightmare Collective, from Neoleaf Press. You can pick that up on Amazon in paperback and ebook form. The fez-wearing guy that's talking right now has a story in there that is really good. Young love and summoning go hand in hand. Along with 6 other amazing authors, we will take your mind off this crazy real-world stuff. Thank you very much, Rick Bradley. Very well done. Let's go now to Carl Witzman. I refuse to use a better camera for my show. Nobody needs to see my face any better. Well, that's the thing I heard like about was it 5 years ago when all the TV networks were going to high definition, and I saw some shows where some news people were saying, "Okay, I'm leaving the industry because I don't want people to see my complexion. I don't want to see all the pores on my face, and or how much makeup I'm having to put on to hide any multitude of sins." And I've heard of several like people in the news media, the broadcast media, that were like going to newspapers and starting blogs and stuff because they didn't want to be on camera anymore. And good morning, friends. Good morning, my friend Brian. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a great morning. Quite a few YouTubers are now using DSLRs with software, says Eric Hawkins, because they are much better with webcams as well. There haven't been any new webcam technology created in over 10 years, but DSLRs and mobile cams are making leaps and bounds every day. Okay, that's cool to know because I would like, like a camera because I would like to be able to take this out of my office here. Now, I like my background. I'm very happy with my background, but there are times when maybe I'd like to do a show on location, and as long as I can get a decent Wi-Fi signal, we will probably do it. So we'll check it out. Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much, and good morning to you, Amy Hale. Mwah, glad you're here, Amy. Put in links to all your stuff because your stuff needs to be looked at. And is StreamYard a content gathering group like Facebook and all others? No, Daniel Huberry, StreamYard.com is a video switching system that allows us to do various bits of stuff. It is the basic version is free, but if you do like at least there's like 3 levels. One is free, one is $20 a month. The other one is considerably more. If Seventh Gate Press were to go in together, you could get the deluxe package. Yeah, I said package again. And you can do things like for instance, you could put up banners, all right, which I should have done when I started. And also you have the choice of different things. Like if somebody says something really silly, which is more than likely to be me.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready? Ready!
See? So anyway, that's a little stuff we can do to make the show a little bit more entertaining. And Lord knows this show can use all the help it can get. So anyway, yeah, Daniel, talk to me offline and we can talk. I can tell you what little I know about StreamYard. Okay. So let's get back to your, and yeah, also another thing is I'm able to look at your comments on here too. And I am using my iPad as a backup because I am paranoid. Or I have heightened perception, whichever you prefer. But yeah, Daniel, I'll be glad to talk to you about this because man, you've got presents, brother. You got presents I wish I could buy. And I think you'd be fantastic on here, man. Seriously. Bill Sarton, to agree with what Eric Hawkins said about using your phone, I've been hearing from several sources where the camera video on your phone is truly superior to ones on a computer. I'm constantly getting compliments on my nature photos that I take with my Motophone. Well, I use, actually, when I wrote my article for Retro Fan Magazine recently, those photos, most of the photos they used were from our phones. So as a camera, I think they make great sense. I really do. Terrific photos, and you can do a lot with them. I am just kind of a Luddite in the way that I don't recommend like publishing with a phone. I'm sure you can, but there is a certain amount of precision that is needed that you need, like I think a full-size keyboard, unless you have like fingers the size of the tip of a pencil, in which case we can't be friends. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I like the regular camera. In fact, my real camera, my digital camera looks like a regular camera. It looks like it's a Canon, and it looks like a regular Canon camera because that's what I'm used to, and that's what I like the look. So I'm retro. Okay, so all of y'all get the hell off my lawn. But thank you for the advice, honestly, Bill and Eric. Seriously, and I'm your 26th YouTube subscriber, Brian. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'd love to get up to 30 one of these days, which is an age I'll never be. And did anyone tell you that you were pixelated? Not to my face, Rob. How rude. No, no. If I am, it's Facebook because my signal is clear here, and
It looks good on mine.
and Cookie says it looks good on hers, so it could be your local internet, Rob. So, because I don't feel 8-bit quite yet. I don't even feel my 64 years, but Rob, I hope you don't mind. I'm also streaming this on Oncom, and we are also on YouTube today, starting today, young man. And YouTube just informed my email that I'm live on the air after 40 minutes. I'm informing Cookie of that. Yeah. First thing she does is look at the clock and look confused. Yeah. I get notices for emails that pop up on my screen occasionally. And I just got very occasionally. Yeah, apparently not often enough. So if you need to write me and it's an emergency, if I'm on the air, don't rely on me getting it for at least 45 minutes. So anyway, no, people told me I'm fat and bald, but no one's told me I'm pixelated. But thank you, Rob. I have one more thing to deal with. And hey, Brian, Becky Chapman, mwah, so glad to see you here. Rebecca Ann Chapman is an amazing painter and an amazing graphic artist. So please check her out. Please put a link to your website if you would, my dear. And Steven Zimmer has joined us. Steven, how are you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. And as it stands now, the Imaginarium is going to be my first show of the upcoming of the rest of the year. So please don't cancel. I will go in, whatever it takes. I'll be the only person there. I just need a show. Because I told everyone last week I was down to 8 shows for the rest of the year. And those of you who know me, you know what my usual year is like. It's down to 8 shows for the rest of the year. I am now down to about 4. Good thing I'm working on my online sales. That's all I can say right now. And hope y'all are working on yours too. Trico Luckin is working on starting a new publishing company. Details to follow soon. Trico, please keep me informed on that. I would love to be able to promote you, and who knows, maybe I'll come whining looking for a job. You never know. And my wife is starting to do coloring right now too. So I may be able to hook you up with some people that are looking for a break. So Trico, please, this is great news. I really look forward to seeing what you can do in all seriousness. So, and oh wow, this is heavy. News from Atlanta. Dragon Con has been canceled by the city. Wow. Wow. Did that just happen, John? That's serious. Dragon Con is one of the biggest conventions in America, in North America. They say now that the attendance there rivals the San Diego Comic-Con, which also got canceled for this year, as are many shows because of the coronavirus, which means more virtual shows. And John, I may be talking to you about something like that too. Anyway, like I said, that's a stunner. When was Dragon Con supposed to happen, John? I don't remember. I know it's later in the year. But yeah, Dragon Con is a huge boon to the city of Atlanta. And like San Diego Con, which is the largest comic book convention in the United States, in fact, in North America. I read an article that when they canceled and are just going to move over to 2021, aside from all the other financial logistics going on with attendees and local hotels and reservations and renting the venue and the vendors and production of new material, et cetera, down the line that we could take an hour to describe and not hit all of it. The fact is the city gets about $88 million from just that one, almost a full week when the fans descend upon geekdom mecca there. And 88 million, even for a city like San Diego, which is huge. That's a bite. That hurts. But the thing is, I understand the concern for people's safety. I don't went out. Oh, there we go. We blinked for a second there. It might be the demands of the all that's happening right now with the Facebook stuff. And I'm trying to get the next slide up. Okay, anyway, there we go. Rick Bradley says, I have also started up some RPG lists along with Dave Woodrum on Fishwife at Fishwife Productions on Drive Thru RPG. Check out his very first 100 random list there with many more supplements to come. Very cool. Check that out. Yeah, we had a little kerfuffle here, and yeah, I am seeing a little bit of a digitized image now. I think it's the interwebs is what it is, because up till now, my computer has been okay. And also, the show was great last night. Thank you, Rick Bradley. I appreciate it. And we're going to talk to you about getting you on there, too. Yeah, last night, if you missed it, we had Luke Stone and Bill Roth and Ken Keller from this fine company here, just to show it off. Starcross Comics. Go to starcrosscomics.com. It's a great message. It's a great message they have, and it's a bunch of people that are rowing in the same direction. Really brilliant stuff. And yes, please stream. Always stream on con. Okay, thank you. I think we had talked about before, Rob, but I just decided, well, let's put some morning stuff on there, right? And give people a choice. So anyway, thank you, Rob, as always. And also, folks, don't forget Rob Anderson. Oh, congratulations, Rob. Congratulations. I want to verify, but yeah, Cat Den Supermom. They had an initial goal of $333. Oh, we're at wait. Yes, okay, it updated. Rob made his $1,000 goal. $1,036, 75 backers with 4 days to go. People, thank you very much for supporting that campaign. And please, let's give him some more money here. Maybe we can get him up to $1,200 in the next 4 days, and he'll have to buy another cover. If you get up to $1,200, I'll draw you a cover. How's that? Yes, and Cookie's like, for you, Rob. Seriously, dude. I'm proud of you. We are all so proud. Please congratulate Rob Anderson, all right? And John B. Pike, I have so many projects in progress. I am looking for people to come on board to help promote them. And I will be at Imaginarium as an entertainer and author guest. Coolness. I will be there. You don't seem to be able to get rid of me. Anyway, John, we can talk. We can talk. And let's see here. Seventh Star Press is publishing the repackaged Tales of the Deckoverse. That is awesome. That is awesome. And Meredith Lofgren is still basking in the glow of Brian's package. That's worth a drink right there. Because I sent her a big package. I think she was surprised with how big it was. You know, she'd probably only been hearing about its size. And some people tell you size doesn't matter, but with some women like Meredith, the bigger, the better. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're going to drown before the show is over. I love you, Meredith. And Rick Bradley, the more you buy from Brian, the worse his math gets. Exactly. I become generous to a fault, and the mailman just looks at me and goes, you son of a... Anyway, John B. Pica, I'm literally looking for 3 social media mavens to help promote my live shows, books, and podcasts. If anyone is looking for something to do during the lockdown, Recurpost. RECURPOST. John, talk to me offline about it, okay? And if nothing else, maybe I'll find something for Cookie to do. I'm pimping for you, girl. I'm pimping for you. And Brian's YouTube channel needs some love. Oh, thank you. Please subscribe and give some of his videos a like. It helps. Thank you, Meredith. And while you're at it, please find Meredith and Geek Insider and give her some love too. She will reciprocate. Anyway, and I'm all about the reciprocation, but thank you, Meredith. Mwah, I appreciate you, hun. So much. I really do. I can't tell you how much. Well, but I'll spend the rest of my life trying. And I have a new shop at Fine Art America. Check out one-Becky-Chapman at pixels.com. Excellent, Becky. That's good to see. So check out Rebecca Ann Chapman's work online. She's a super fine painter. And also with Fine Art America, you can also purchase her work in a variety of formats. Everything from like greeting cards, not breeding cards. That's rude. Greeting cards, all the way up to stretched canvas. And please check her out. Her work. She's an amazing lady. I love her to death, and I can't wait till we can get back together at sacred grounds. Trico Luckins, if anyone likes history or informational, let me start it again, Trico. You deserve better. If anyone likes history or literature info / documentaries, I have a YouTube channel. So far, I'm sharing videos I use in classrooms I teach, but soon I'll have my own content on the site. Trico, I'm gonna seek you out, buddy. Seriously, man, that's awesome. I love that. I'm so proud of you. And there it is at YouTube, and check it out and give Trico some love if you would. Show him what Nevermorians can do for him. Because he's a great guy. I really miss you. I miss seeing you on the road, man. And come listen to Steven Zimmer, Michael West, Daniel Dark, and Holly Marie Philippe talking to creative guests Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern on Blog Talk Radio, the Star Chamber Show. It's an excellent vlog or podcast. I've been on that one time. One of the most fun I've ever had on a podcast. Tonight we'll be with Nathan Day talking about writing, acting, making movies, and any other crazy stuff that comes up when creatives get together. I know that when I went on there, what was it, last year, I think it was, Total Anarchy. I did nothing to help the show. So please check out Star Chamber. It is a great podcast. You will love it. And Daniel, thank you for mentioning that. Please remind us every week. We'd love to have you do that. But of course, we love having you here anyway. Okay, here we go. All right, beautiful, Bill. That is the perfect amount of copy because one, I can hide and I can do this completely naked while I read. Attention, Nevermorians! As of this morning, the artwork of Bill Sarden is a mere 13 likes away from 800. Get your funky friends and family to click on Sarden Art 76, the artwork of Bill Sarden. Once we reach 800 for all things far out and groovy from yesteryear, I'll be announcing a super sketch giveaway contest for one lucky winner. Plus, I'll also be celebrating with a spectacular sale on my prints that I'll personally sign. So let's get the artwork of Bill Sarden to 800 likes, where everything old is new again. Excellent. All right. Yeah, please. He's only 13 people away from having 800 likes. Do you know what that will do to his algorithms? The algorithm gods will love him more than they do already. So please, we need 13 people. Bill, keep an eye on that counter. We also need some more people to pledge to Red Talon 1 and 2 on Facebook, and we'd like to see him get to 1,000. That should give him a good scare. Anyway, it is a real cool, fun Silver Age kind of book that I'm really digging the story on and can't wait to get the thing in my hands. Yes, take a drink. Meredith Logren says, did you know that if we can all get each other to 100 subscribers on our YouTube channels, we can shorten our URLs and share friendly? There you go. And maybe it'll be something I can finally remember. That will be great. Thank you, Meredith. I keep calling this the learning place, but my tongue is only slightly in my cheek when I say that, because the person who learns the most is probably me, and I'm grateful for that. But I figure if probably someone else that does too. So Meredith, thank you as always, darling. Thank you so much. Rob Anderson, we hit 1K, but we need to show how many stand against bullying. And we know Kickstarters that get 100 backers are taken seriously. So please consider backing this project as a show of support and get rewarded for even just $1. Yes, you will get something serious out of it. Go to catdadandsupermom.com. There's still 4 days left on this. Let's get Rob up to 100 supporters, okay? Dollar amount be damned. $1, just $1 is all he needs. And you'll get something for it. You will get something really cool for it. I promise. So, very, very cool. And Daniel Huberry just tagged you in a post about StreamYard. Uh-oh. Do I need to look out John B. Pike? I hope he's probably up there saying, well, I used to like Brian, but he's shown what a complete boob he is with StreamYard, but I'm going to try it anyway. So thanks for the heads up there, John. Anyway, Rick Bradley, I know if I were to use my phone for video, that's when people would randomly call me. Yeah, mainly because that happens all the time. Yeah, I get the same thing. I have people who know that I am on the air. And for some reason, they figure that calling me during the show will guarantee that I will have that they will get my attention. And what this does is make me resent the hell out of them because they know I've got a show and they're trying to call me. I've only picked up one call, and that was I think that was from Cookie. I think Cookie called me from work one day, and I'm going to pick up her phone. Now, I know where she is. I'm looking at her right now. There she is. Hi, honey. Love you. Anyway, so I've got inventory on her, but I've had some people that, like, they call me like 1 minute before the show, and I know what they're like. We don't have 30-second phone calls. I have 30-second phone calls with Cookie because neither of us are big phone people anymore. But yeah, it's okay. That is the best argument for not using my phone. And Trico Luck and stop pencil finger shaming me, Brian. I'm sorry, Trico, but we can make you stubby like the rest of us. We can have your fingers down to eraser tips. You know what I'm saying? Which is the way God intended it. And I'm sorry if we had to pencil finger shame you, but hey, it's one of the few shamings we're allowed anymore. So we suck it up. Anyway, Trico, love you, man. And cool John B. Pica, says Daniel Huber. Yes, he is cool. He's Big Daddy cool. And coming in clear for me. Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, man. Seriously. John B. Pica, well, I don't think StreamYard Broadcast Studio works from iPhone. I couldn't tell you if it does or not. I don't own an iPhone. My guests can use it on their phone, but I've not used it successfully to host. Well, I've been on here using it, for about 2 weeks now, and I've not used it successfully to host, but I'm doing it anyway. I figure this is the only way I'll learn. So you are all part of my learning curve. It's kind of like what the late Neil Innes used to say, I have suffered for my art, and now it's your turn. So anyway, thank you all for your patience and your indulgence. And here we go. Author Michaela J. Mwah! Hello, everyone, but I'm working it. But joining in anyway. And we're grateful that you do, hon. We really are. We love having you here. And Molly Daniels has joined us. Molly, mwah, glad to have you here. Great author. And Rochelle Lester, mwah, glad to see you too. As always, and Kat Rothermel, the rock and roll art goddess, mwah to you, like I'm Dinah Shorenwood Chevrolet. Glad to have you here. And Harley Slavic, a pleasure as always. Good folks, I hope you're having a great morning so far. Welcome to today's extravaganza. And Nick Tockert goes, loving the attention to Brian's package. Well, Nick got to check out my package too, and let's just say that he's not disappointed. In fact, he shared it with his wife. Anyway, Bill Sarton says, I think that a pixelated face is a symptom of COVID-19. Anyway, well, yeah, and I'm hearing there are like fresh symptoms popping up in the news about like like nausea, which up till now has not been one of the symptoms, but which I had kind of convinced myself that I didn't have it, because there is talk that some people may have had something like it. And as regular followers of the show, I finally backtracked it to realize I had gone like seriously ill last year around just after Thanksgiving, which meant that if I got the infection, I would have had to have gotten it in mid to early November, which I'm not sure anyone has said that there's a possibility that we had it at that point. In which case, I've been sitting in the house for nothing. But anyway, no, maybe I've got some antibodies I could help some other people with. Who knows? But anyway, I think I'm a little too early. I think I just caught con crud was what it was, which I'm really disappointed with Dr. Farsi. I think that needs to be his next priority and stat, if you know what I'm saying. And Dragon Con News last night. Okay, I missed it, John. I was on the air virtually all day yesterday, except for when I went out and bought something for my new guitar, which I am going to practice. You may never hear it, people, but as folks know, a few weeks ago at the start of the COVID-19 scare, I bought a electric guitar off of eBay from a friend of mine. And it gave us a chance to visit. I went and picked it up myself, and we were doing the social distancing thing. We were safe, but obviously because I'm not caught it, and that was like 2 months ago. But anyway, yesterday I went and bought an electronic tuner for it, which I think is one of the greatest inventions ever. And I bought some guitar picks, and later I'm going to get a strap for the thing, and don't be drinking, people, and some other accoutrements. But I'm also going to practice playing it because I love music, and I want to get back to the point in my life where I can actually use it to maybe do a little more, And Joel Thingvall, glad to have you here, buddy. Hope your morning's going well. A little entertainment from Joel Thingvall. Short film you and your viewers will enjoy. Strange animation project, and that is me as the head military honcho. Oh, that's cool. Right there on Vimeo. Please check it out. Joel's a great actor. He really is. Plus, he knows his stuff about comic books. And Becky Chapman's URL is beck.chapman@comcast.net. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that, Becky. Love that. All right. And hope we get some people to your site. Dragon Con is Labor Day weekend. Yeah, I couldn't remember when it was. So, yeah, that's a stunner, John. Thank you for sharing that with us. This year is getting shook up, people. This year is getting seriously shook up. And I've still got a couple shows that normally announced by now, but I'm just wondering if they're going to have one this year. I'm going to reach out to them this week and find out. Let's see. Here we go. Just shot past a whole bunch of other people. Dang it. I'm way behind too. And I do apologize to everybody who's taken the time to comment. Meredith Logren says, Dragon Con was supposed to be in September and they canceled. Ouch. Do you go to that? I've never been to Dragon Con. I don't know that I want to now that it's so huge. She said. Yeah, that's a stunner. I mean, right now I'm keeping my eye on Gen Con, which will be pretty soon. Gen Con will be at the end of July. In fact, I've got right now I've got 2 July shows. So we'll see what happens there. Correction, Atlanta said no to the parade. As of now, the con may go on. Okay. All right. Well, the parade I can see, but even that, there is a possibility of distancing, whereas the show itself is, man, it's like Dragon. It's like San Diego Con, that it's tight quarters in there because of the number of people. And was it happy birthday, Chuck Pinot? Oh, Chuck, if you're watching or listening, happy birthday, brother. Chuck is a very great writer and an excellent editor and a dear friend. So if you see him today, please wish Chuck Pinot a happy birthday, especially if you don't know him, because it might confuse him. So anyway, oops, my URL is actually BeckyChapmanDesign.com. I listed my email. Okay, so if you're looking for someone to do your fine art work for you or do some graphic design for you, you can contact Becky directly via her email. So anyway, Becky, if that's the worst thing you do today, you're going to be all right, hun. All right, Brian Wensloff says, what are some of your favorite disaster films? Well, it's hardly my favorite, but I think Hollywoodland was a disaster. Anyway, I had some people send me some great questions for our guest tonight regarding weather in film. We're so excited for tonight. Well, of course, one of my favorites is Twister. I love that movie. And what was fun, right after we saw it, Cookie and I went to the Universal theme park, the main universe, not the World of Adventure or whatever, but the main theme park for Universal films. And they had a recreation of one of the sets. It was the gas station, and they redid the scene. And we felt the wind, and you held on to that, that railing, and it's rattling and everything. And at one point, a cow flies across the thing, and everyone's like, ah, like that. They're really getting into it. And Cookie and I are laughing our butts off because cow, we see cow. And so it was a great time. And what is this? Some kind of show? Why, yes, Eric Hawkins. I see you are on YouTube now. we'll be seeing you. Anyway, for you prisoner fans out there. But yeah, we have a show now on YouTube, dude. So don't be going okay boomer at me. I'm doing my best. All right, here we go. For all you new pulp authors, Ron Fortier over at Airship 27 is publishing Who's Who in New Pulp and is looking for authors and artists of that genre to send a bio for the book. Check out the pin posts on the Pulp Factory group on Facebook. I haven't checked that out in a few days. Thank you, Charles. Not that I'm saying I'm worthy of inclusion. I've really only got a couple things that halfway qualify. But I hope you've got your bio in, brother. Seriously, that is so cool. Yeah, let's I'm gonna have to put that on my list for after I get off the show here. He said get off. Anyway. All right, 2 shows, 1 cup. And congrats, Rob. Yes, seriously, Rob, we are so proud of you, man. That you kicked it, man. This is the best. And please don't forget that Rob Anderson is still looking for 100 people to support his project. He is looking for 100 people so that people will take his future Kickstarter campaigns a little bit more seriously. So please check out catdadandsupermom.com and just pledge $1. You'll get something for it. Even if you don't want anything, just please just send him $1. It will mean the world to that man. And let's see. Okay. Oh, that's a duplicate there. But anyway, we'll read it again. For all new pulp authors and artists, Airship 27 is publishing a book, Who's Who in New Pulp, and looking for creators to send bios. Check out the pin post at the Pulp Factory Facebook group. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I am kind of one. I've got a book coming out later this year from Prose Press. So, and plus we got Doc Saga. Okay, we're in. Rob Anderson, 6th kickstarting interest. How do you get people to care about your Kickstarter? All part of the on-con experience. Is that today's show, Rob? That is beautiful. I would like to at least show up for, at least watch that sort of thing, because I keep saying I am a convert to the glory that is Kickstarter. In fact, we talk about Diamond right now and how it's taken some real body blows. For those of you who don't know, Diamond Distributors is the for many comic shops, it is the sole distributor of comics. It is the only place you can get DC, or at least as far as direct sales copies. It's the only place you can get DC's, Marvels, and Dark Horse, Oni Press. I think Oni is exclusive. Boom Studios, IDW, a couple other publishers. It's the only place you can get them if you want to stock them in your store. Well, they've been taking some serious hits recently, as DC has authorized 2 other distributors to carry their stuff when Diamond wouldn't during the coronavirus thing. But anyway, it's fascinating to watch. And I've been saying for 2 years, Diamond is, I think its stranglehold is going to be ended soon, because Kickstarter and Indiegogo and GoFundMe are turning into new distribution channels. And I think they're better for independent creators. But that's me, and we can talk about that more if anyone else wants. Got to advise some clients about the CARES Act. Well, John, thank you for advising us on some great stuff, John. We will be checking you out later. Please come back tomorrow. We love you. Have a great day. And greetings from Molly Daniels. Mwah, there she is on the Iron Throne, ruling her subjects with a velvet glove. Anyway, Molly, glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well this morning. Michaela Jade, I'm getting a group of readers together who like historical paranormal romance books. The Outlaws will be the place to go. Well, include me in. Wait, I'm there already. And there we go. Rob Anderson has a link to my page on my sales page on Amazon. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate you, man. And also on Goodreads, please check me out there. And hashtag keep cookie home. Thank you very much, Rob. Thank you sincerely, brother. And just learned In Conjunction is canceled this year. Oh, Molly. That was in early July. And I was thinking of reaching out to see if they would want me as a guest. Oh, well. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Molly. It's getting a little scary. We got to start thinking outside the box, people. Start getting those packages ready, and not just mine. Let's see. Here we go. By the way, my Pulp Adventure magazine is still happening. I have 7 writers for issue 1, but opens for submissions to issue 2. And calling dibs on 2. Check out stormgatepress.com for guidelines open to writers and artists. Here is a golden opportunity. And I believe your payment schedule is the same as mine. It is a way that the more you do, the better you get paid. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, please check it out. I'm proud as heck. In fact, I'm working on my story today, replotting it. And anyway, check out what Charles F. Millhouse is doing, not only on his author Charles F. Millhouse Presents here on Facebook, but also his stormgatepress.com. Really exciting stuff. The world is not stopped just for us writers. In fact, best time of the world. Okay. I was bullied last night. People need to grow up. Maybe Rob's book will help. Author Michaela Jade, I fully agree. And if you want to describe the situation, I will. I'll agree with you sincerely. But yeah, Michaela told me this morning she got kind of pushed around by somebody last night because I think we can say basically she didn't like the way you conducted your business, which is none of her business. And and all she has to do if she doesn't agree with it is stop supporting you. But she didn't have to go out of her way to be a total jerk about it. The person that bullied you. And yeah, and bullying can happen at any age. It doesn't matter that Michaela's older than 18. She's 19 now. And it can happen anytime. Some people think that they are the end all be all, the gatekeeper of whatever discipline, and they can all just go love themselves violently for all I'm concerned. In fact, Rob Anderson and Meredith Logren and Luke Stone and I were talking about the other day, and Varian Grant, about gatekeepers. We don't believe in them. There's only one gatekeeper I need. He wears a fez and has sideburns. That's all any of us should need. And there's my Smashwords link from Rob Anderson. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. You are amazing. And here we go. Follow the Advocating channel on YouTube and begin your education on creating comics. Watch Kickstarter Pause and keep up with Comic Book Newswire. There's the YouTube link for that. Please subscribe when you get there and give one of those videos that you see there, give it a like, and that pleases the algorithm gods. And also, while you're at it, I have a YouTube presence. This show is now going out over YouTube, as well as not only my profile page, but also on the Rising Tide publications page, as well as the OnCon network. And thank you for that, Rob. Appreciate it. Hope I can give you some good content, sir. And Eric Hawkins says, got to get on my daily conference call. And leave us, Eric, you. Anyway, Eric, good luck on your conference call. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for the education, seriously. And this boomer thinks you're the best, okay? And Kat Rothermill says, good morning, Magnificent Morris Monsters. Well, hashtag Magnificent Morris Monsters back at you. Love you, Kat. Hope you're having a great day so far. It's so good to see you. I always love seeing you. Molly Daniels says, want to see my shiny new cover art? Go to mollydaniels.wordpress.com. Definitely check that out. You will be so thrilled. Oh, and we've got a good friend here, Paul Reeds. Good reads and reviews. Good morning. I made it. We've been waiting for you, Paul. We've been vamping all this time. Hope you're having a great morning so far. Glad to have you back, brother. And Paul does reviews of, let me go back. Paul does reviews of books and comic books. So, let him know you've got something and get the details from Paul, okay? And Harley Slavic, greetings. Hope all is well. Contact Harley Slavic for all your collectible needs at harleyslavic@gmail.com. Thank you for being here, Harley. Always appreciate you, man. And here we go. Okay, just check, says Meredith Logren. The Dragon Con parade is canceled. The event may still have a chance. I can see canceling the parade to a degree, but I'm thinking the close proximity of people inside the venue. But we'll see what happens. We really need some shows to start, seriously. And here we go. The magic of Big Daddy Cool John B. Pica. Great job on the podcast on YouTube. John, thank you, brother. Thank you. It means so much to me. I appreciate you, man. You're so good to me. And great job, Brian. Encourage viewers to subscribe and comment. Definitely go to the League of Impossibilists. Go to the Magic of Big Daddy Cool John Pica and subscribe. Because remember, the more subscribers we get, the better YouTube will treat us. Same with Facebook, all right? Go to the artwork of Bill Sartin at SartinArt76 and give that page a like, because he's got 13 more people to get to that magic 800 number, and then then Mark Zuckerberg will come over and mow Bill Sartin's lawn. It is that important. So anyway, Daniel Huberry says, Brian, some people would call us in the murder business antibodies. Ooh, just got an idea for a story there, Daniel. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Yeah, I'm let's just say last night was kind of a really important show for me, as far as clever title pending. I got kind of a job offer last night, and this morning I'm thinking, gosh, that's so kind to have that happen on live broadcast too. And I'm like, gee, if only I had an idea. And then something hit me, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So anyway, yeah, I like that. I like that, Daniel. That is clever. Very clever indeed, my friend. And views our latest video to see the DC comics and books we received yesterday, and let us know if you want any of them. And there is the link to Harley Slavic's page. Check it out. And here I am to save the day. There's Cindy Kemp. She's on her way. Okay, go to CKOEPP.com and check out the work of Cindy Kemp, and also subscribe to her amazing Bombdiggity-licious newsletter. It is a great read. You will love it. And if you love her, newsletter, you will adore her books, such as Amazon and BearPublications.com. And let's see. And is that a murder hornet behind you? Says Brian Wensloff. No. Just pictures of guys in fezzes, which is dangerous enough as it is. I'm not gonna look. No, actually, if there was a murder hornet behind me, I would probably be dead, because I'm allergic to bee stings. So, and I don't carry an EpiPen. It's one of those things. My father got stung by a bee and almost died, and I can get stung by just like a mosquito, and it blows up. So I've been living my life as if I'm not immune to that, which is a great way to be a coward. But anyway, Harley Slavic, let us know what Star Wars and Godzilla items you want to purchase, as there is currently free shipping on both for the rest of the month at harleyslavic@gmail.com, or check out harleyslavic.com. All right. And happy birthday, Chuck Pinot. I agree. He is a great guy. Happy birthday to Chuck. And my favorite disaster right now is The Core. Ooh, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. And what's the channel's name on YouTube? Well, we've had so many this morning. Please subscribe to mine. I would like you to subscribe to mine. I want to get up to 30 like Meredith Logren. We should definitely subscribe to hers, but we've got Daniel Dark Author, we've got a couple from John B. Pica, the League of Impossibilists, and Big Daddy Cool Shows, John Pica. There's just a whole lot. Daniel Huber, a friend of mine, is the one that did the poster art for Twister. Is that right? That is awesome. That is fantastic. I love that movie. I seriously love Twister. It was a good film. Great cast, and lots of fun in that. That was just a fun disaster movie. Seriously. Rob Anderson, an on-con to keep fans and creators connected. A simple idea made into a Facebook group that allows people to share what they would have seen at a Comic-Con online. And it looks like for me, we're going into July with live shows on the weekends talking about the aspects of Comic-Cons all from home, and during the weekdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, educational panels about creating comics. On-con is a great way to feel connected even while isolated. With panels every day at 4 p.m., this is meant as a hub for many different creative things and fans. So please check that out. Check out the link to go to OnCon. And today at 4, Rob will be there with a brand new subject that will be of great interest and value. Get out your pens and papers and get ready to take notes. Brian Wensloff, I like the Airport films, and Earthquake is up there too. Earthquake wasn't bad. Airport, I like the first one. The rest got progressively cheesier, kind of like the Herbie Love Bug things. Yeah, I like those. I like the Towering Inferno. That was good. But I think probably my favorite was Twister. And BCAM is part of the Advocating Network. Darn right we are, and proud of it too. So is Meredith Logren and Luke Stone of hybrids, sons of gods. And there we go. Advocating Network. That's us. Anyway, we are here to advocate and to help people. And what we want to do also is help Rob Anderson. Just $1 gets him closer. Right now, the dollars aren't as important as the number of supporters. And let's see. I'm going to check that out and get an update on. Looks like we got a couple. And we need 24 more backers. 24 more backers. Just $1, people. Just go on there and pledge $1. Also, the thing is, you won't be charged for another 4 days. So go out and get a job, mow some lawns. Offer to make Uber lifts, get some Grubhub's deliveries going, and that way you can send him $1. So anyway, but seriously, check out the Advocating Network, because we are advocating for comics and other creatives. Good job, Rob Anderson, says Harley Slavic. I want to carry Cat Dad and Supermom. Oh, Rob. What was it? Yesterday or on one of the shows, I think it was, suggesting reaching out to professionals that deal with bullying and see if they would be interested in a run of Cat Dad and Supermom. You know what I'm saying? And the Advocating Network there. All right. And darn typo. Yeah, tell me about it. I speak typos. And Godzilla movies are the best disaster movies, says Nick Talker. That's true. I like those things. And Harley, what Godzilla stuff you got? Well, guys, talk to each other direct message, okay? And message me after the show. We can talk, says Rob Anderson. Very cool. You hear that, Harley? All right, talk to Rob Anderson. Yeah, and he got the message. And Brian Wesloff says, I'm very positive that there will be no cons until 2021. I'm very positive we'll have something. But at this point, we better hope there are some cons. Of course, the thing is, by the time the cons that are available open up, it may be that we still have to do social distancing. And as it is right now, we're getting into the season. If they're starting to cancel events like Dragon Con, possibly, if there's, and they've already canceled San Diego Comic-Con, and I've got a couple events that happened at the end of the year that got canceled. So I don't have anything in November now. My season, if it were to happen right now, will be July to October, which, for a lot of people, that's bad. And it's not only for the people like myself that sell at these events and want to see their con family. This is going to have an impact on a lot of people that, rely on these shows for social contact, to indulge their geekiness, and some people use these events as to get jobs. That's true. Yeah, Dragon Con and San Diego Con, good point, Cookie, are not just fan events. They're professional events. They are events where professionals get together and talk about doing work together. Brian, if you were to take your podcast to one of these shows, you'd make connections. And without these events where people still like doing face-to-face business with each other. And I don't lack for work because I'm a networking bear, but for some people who aren't as aggressive about it as I am, or don't have their message in order, they need that in-person thing. And so, yeah, Cookies made a very good point just now about a lot of jobs maybe hinging on this getting wrestled down. And I'm not talking about opening the gates and letting everyone out, because we're going to have that second wave. And I'm starting to hear things about a potential third wave next spring. So, unfortunately, a huge spike means more deaths. And if we're going to get this under control and to keep the curve flattened, so we don't overwhelm our medical capabilities to treat people who legitimately have this, a lot's got to happen. Now, Indiana, I can give you the Indiana point of view. I am very proud of our governor. The governor has announced that he is opening up a lot more testing sites, including one here in Lafayette. Now, it's not just you get in your car and you drive down to make sure you don't have it. You still have to have a doctor's permit to get the testing, which I approve of. I don't want every person thinking they've got the psychosomatic coronavirus. I want people that are genuinely showing symptoms. And I have heard there is a very good screening system for it that starts online. And then the next wave is a doctor confirming it. And then you can get testing. That's sane. That is stuff. But Eric Holcomb, our governor, is doing a lot, and I'm very pleased with how he is handling it here in Indiana. And it's not just a blanket thing, as I've heard Illinois is, for instance, my old home, where the whole state is under one banner. In Indiana, it's like Illinois, we've got different phases, but some counties that have had especially heavy infection rates, like the one around Indianapolis, like the one in Gary, Indiana, which is outside Chicago, and like one other place where one of the I think it's a Tyson chicken plant, 40% of their workers had the C-19. But anyway, those counties will be like, if we're in phase 2 here in Tippecanoe County, about an hour from Indianapolis, if we're in phase 2, these special counties are in phase 1 still, and they have to reach a certain level of non-contamination before they can advance to level 2, whereas we will be level 3 by then, hopefully. So anyway, I am hoping that, Brian, I'm hoping with all my heart you're wrong. I hope we have at least a fall convention season, but we'll see, Brian. We'll see if you're right or not. I'm not saying you may not be. Harley Slavic, you also have more retailers that have decided to go directly to the publishers instead of using a distributor if they can, me being one of them. We'll see. And this is a perfect example of it. And I don't think it's exploitative at all, but people who are thinking outside the box and working around the existing status quo to provide a service to their people, their customers. Time for Plan B, everyone. Dude, I've been on Plan B for 2 months. And it's working. It's working. I was robbed by 6 dwarves today. Oh, Joel Thingvall, you poor man. Not happy. I don't blame you. Follow him on Twitter at Joel the Thing. Definitely follow Joel Thingvall. I would follow him across the field into a rain of machine gun fire. He is such a great guy. Bill Sarn, every time I mention Plan B, I think of Plan 9 from Outer Space. That probably might work too. I'm thinking so. We need a Criswell right now. Now, Criswell, I used to have a book by him called Criswell Predicts. It was published like in the early 70s, because he was like a frequent guest of Joe Pine, who was a New York City talk show host. And he had all these stupid predictions. I don't think any single one of them came true, because I remember he's predicted the zombie apocalypse beginning in 1974. And it was going to be as a result of a chemical accident in a chemical plant, and everyone there would be turned into flesh-eating zombies. As far as I know, that never happened. Anyway, are you the Keymaster? You bet. If you look like Sigourney Weaver, chances are I am. Anyway, Paul reads, Cookie is your gatekeeper. Yeah, Cookie is my gatekeeper. Cookie is just my keeper.
I'm trying.
Oh, God. She says, I'm trying. Oh, God. Anyway, there we go. So, thank you, Cindy Cap. Smashwords, that's where I have. By the way, if you go to Smashwords right now, you can pick up one of my short read books, a real fast, very exciting read, I think, called Conflict, a study in heroic contrast. If you like strong superheroic characters, particularly of the female variety, that is a book you will enjoy. And it's free right now. It's available for free download from Smashwords. All right. There we go. And also there is my link to my Amazon page. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you. I appreciate that so very much. Rob Anderson, I believe in only one type of gatekeepers. I call them fans. I agree. And I think it should be down to each individual fan. And that's why, when we discussed the Comic Gate social justice warrior thing last night, and it's like there's a group of us that just want to stay out of both camps and just produce what we want. And because we don't believe in the gatekeepers on either side of it last night, please check last night's Clever Tile Pending. You will learn a lot and be quite entertained, I feel. Brian Wensloff says, Harley Slavic, we ordered a case of 2003 styled Godzilla figures from NECA. We can order a lot more Godzilla items. We'll message you a list of what we can order as well as the retail prices attached to them, and they work with the distributor as well. That is very, very cool. Brian, you hired Cookie as your gatekeeper / handler, a job no one else could pretend to do. She's got her.
You're right. I am pretending to do it.
Yeah. If you didn't hear that, Daniel, she said, you're right. I am pretending to do it because she recognizes what a particularly thankless and daunting job it is. And right now, that reminds me, I need to talk to some people who've joined us, like Ken Keller. Ken, glad to have you. Great show last night. And Ken, I meant to tell you and Bill, you didn't have to run away. We, because Luke Stone and I stayed and we chatted for a little while longer. And don't forget, Starcross Comics, and check out the current Kickstarter for Red Talon 1 and 2. They are nearing $1,000 in their Kickstarter. I would love to see Nevermorians check that book out and bring that up to $1,000. All right. And let's see who else. Okay. And yes, it was amazing. I agree. I had a great time, Ken. It was so great to meet you and talk with you. We are going to do that again. And Cindy Kemp reminds us that there are 3 kinds of people: those who can count and those who can. All right. And you got Cookie approved on that one. Anyway, and I just shot past a whole bunch of people again on this stream. We will get that down. Ugh, my fingers are not awake. Misspelled my own name. I've forgotten my own name a couple of times. So check out Molly Daniels at WordPress.com, mollydaniels.wordpress.com, and Cindy Kemp's fingers need waking up to, apparently. Oh my gosh, it's catching. Anyway, Charles F. Millhouse, here is a link to my Amazon page. Check out all his titles. And I'm reading the first Captain Hawkland he wrote, and that is a cool, super cool book. It is great. Paul Reed says, I like the shows on YouTube better anyway. Oh, by the way, I'm watching the show on a 52-inch TV. Guess you can say I am a TV star now. Very cool. And don't forget, folks, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel because I can use the love because I'm very insecure and need all the help I can get. Who else is watching but Meredith Logren, who also has a YouTube channel, and we want you to check that out, as well as Paul Reed's too. Watching from YouTube. Ooh, I'm almost to 70 subscribers. Beautiful. Meredith's up to 70.
Excellent. Excellent.
Cookie approved. Attributed to Brian and the Nevermorians for getting me this far. Thank you, Meredith. Mwah. All I do is lead them. You're the one. You're the one that baited the hook and brought them in, hon. Because you got a great channel. All right, and thank you, Meredith, for all you do. It's the least I can do to get you a few more subscribers. Okay, Mary, here's author Michaela Jade's story that we were referring to earlier. So here's what happened. I helped my daughter set up a Facebook page so she could start networking with authors and editors because she wants to do copy edits. I was told there is no way in hell people would pay a 14-year-old to look over their work, and then it went to the messages about how dare I do such a thing. I was shocked by the hate. Michaela, and I'm not saying do it publicly. I don't think we should do that. I'd like that person's name because I want to make sure they're not on my friends list. I would like them blocked, in fact. And I'll make sure that if they are on Rising Tide, they are blocked from there as well. All right? That's how strongly I feel about it. I don't care if they're 14 as long as they can do the work. All right. And in fact, if anything, I am proud of your daughter for wanting to, aside from the fact that, she's, kind of entering the field that mom is in, and it's a family thing. OMG. I love the family thing. Just the fact that she is 14 and she wants to work. How many 14-year-olds just want to sit around and play video games or chat on their phone or take selfies for hours on end? Your daughter is showing industry here, and I think that is something to be encouraged, not to be discouraged. All right, so I'd really like that name. I want to make sure she's out of my professional hair, at least. Breaks are too short. Oh, Cindy Cab. I'll catch up with y'all later. In the meantime, check out Amazon Reviews Made Less Impossible. It's a great resource for writing reviews. Cindy, thank you so much. And my book is available on Amazon and on Smashwords. It's a book on why you, the reader, should write reviews for we authors and why it helps us. And how you can help us by just spending a couple minutes, and you don't have to spend any money to help us a lot. And authors, why you should be requesting those reviews. Because algorithms. Again, our dreaded enemy algorithms. Anyway, Cindy Kep, thank you so much, hon. Mwah. Hope you have an amazing day, sweetheart. And also check out Cindy Kep's website at ckoepp.com. And while you're there, sign up for her monthly newsletter because it is an amazing read. You will love it. And check out her books on Amazon and various other places like bearpublications.com. Thank you, Cindy. Mwah. Have a great day. Rob Anderson, damn it, BKM, what is your YouTube name so people can subscribe? Come on, Guy Horse, this is okay. Look for Camouflage 61821, and the camouflage is spelled without a U. CAMOFLAGE 61821. All right, and you will see a picture of me without the fez, leaning backwards, looking smiling slyly, against a kind of maroon background. Okay, thank you, Rob Anderson, for allowing me to drink. All right, here we go, and there I am. There is the address. Thank you, Rick Bradley. Because see, now this is something we talked about yesterday on Onward with Henri on YouTube. Check out Henri Compound's page, and please follow him too. We had an amazing show yesterday. Both of us giving each other hell. And like Rob, like Cindy, Henri was talking about, Brian, you promote everyone on your show, but you most of the time. You're always talking about other people. You guys are more fascinating than I am. So anyway, thank you, Rick Bradley. I appreciate that. Brian Rose says, check out my website at bigskink.com. That's BIGSKINK.com. Or Rob Anderson would call it Big's Kink. Anyway, you can find links to comics about bugs, not murder hornets, but much grosser. It's true. It's a great comic. Comics about ninjas battling hired goons, my blog, and more. And check out the work of Brian Rhodes. He's a great guy and really crazy talented. He really is. Harley Slavic says, if our other ventures work out, we might design an entertainment console. Have a name for it in mind. Initials are the HS-UEM. In theory, it would play music, movies, and games. This is one reason why your support is so important. This is my business, but your support is important because this is also my passion and something I am succeeding at, even though people told me it would fail. All the more reason to do it, isn't it, Harley? Hashtag fueled by spite. Anyway, check that out. Harley, you might check out, what is it? IndieVolt.com, because Varian Grant, really great broadcaster and artist. He's got like 3 or 4 shows like this one, like what we do, but different focus than we have, mostly on comics. And he has various really cool people on his show, but also he has a radio station. So Harley, whatever we can do to help you, man, you just put your finger on it and we'll push hard for you. And here we go. Daniel Huberry says, Rob, what is your contribution page again so I can get it written down? Okay, Rob, there we go, Rob. Please help Daniel Huberry out. Daniel is a really good guy. You will love him. Rick Bradley, Sarah said she believed therapists would possibly like to have Cat Dad and Supermom. Thank you, Rick Bradley. Rob Anderson, if you're listening, therapists who deal with like PTSD and bullying might appreciate Cat Dad and Supermom. And here's something else that maybe they would like. This is just something that hit me based on Comics Cubed in Indiana, or in Kokomo rather. He got a comic book professional to do a very short limited run of books with his logo on it. Imagine a therapist who would hand out books with his, maybe his logo on it, his name and address, something in there to represent him and to be his calling card to give him a direct link to his patients. Rob, I'm just spitballing here, but I think it's worth looking into. Meredith Logren says, if MegaCon Orlando is happening, I'll be there live streaming from the event for Geek Insider. Maybe it'll be an indication of the temperature on the ground. No pun intended. Well, all I can say is at least they're aiming it at my ear and my mouth, okay, when they take it. But anyway, Meredith, I'm pulling for you. I really am. I hope it happens, hon. I hope it happens. And Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, and X-Men Dark Phoenix are 2 recent disaster movies. Is that worthy of George of the Jungle laughing? Well, let's consult the judges. George, what Bill Sartin just said about Birds of Prey and Dark Phoenix, what do you think?
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
The judges have spoken, Bill. Way to go, man. Way to go. Anyway, take the next comment from Brian Wesloff. I've been hearing that Hollywood is shut down until 2021, meaning no films/TV shows can resume production. The only ones that are doing it right now are all remote. By the way, if you're a fan of Good Omens, check out their channel on YouTube. The two stars of Good Omens, which I don't watch, so I don't know the angel's name, but David Tennant was one of them, in a script written by Neil Gaiman, did a remote where the two are checking on each other during the lockdown. It is so funny. It is hilarious. Cookie loved it. And she doesn't watch it either. Harley Slavic, what's up, my man, says Ken Keller. All right, Ken, let's get the... Yeah, seriously. He had distributed Red Talon before. Oh, that's cool, Ken. I love it when my people know each other. This makes me happy. And hashtag keep Cookie home. Thank you so much, Ted Davies. I appreciate that, brother. And also check out Ted Davies' latest video. I haven't gotten far enough. I understand I get a shout out. Good for me. It's probably like avoid this guy like C19. But anyway, thank you, Ted. I appreciate you too, man. This channel is full of people I adore, and you're one of them. Harley Slavic, no major films. You still have smaller companies producing films that can do so complying with regulations, animation, and documentaries. Well, that's true. And I would imagine a number of companies are probably still trying to, still doing editing and all the little electronic things that make movies watchable now. So I don't think it's 100% stop. I'm sure they're operating in underground layers somewhere. But anyway, Harley Slavic, same old. How are you? Hope you and your family are safe. Definitely. And Meredith Logren says, here's a quick link to Brian K. Morris' profile page on Geek Insider. It has links for him and Rising Tide Publications. Thank you, Meredith. Thank you so much. And definitely check out Geek Insider. She has got all kinds of super cool programming going on, with more to come, and I'm delighted and hoping I will be a part of that because I'm proud of her, and she's a great lady. Anyway, yes, it was amazing, says Ken Keller. It was. And oops, I felt the need to run. Yes, exactly. As well you should. After 2 hours of me, don't think you're the first or the last. Anyway, no, we had a fantastic discussion last night. And Ken, you were amazing. You and Bill Raupt and Luke Stone, all of you guys. And like I said, I was telling everyone last night, I had like 3 solid pages worth of questions to ask these guys. But it was so great to see the synergy between you all and how you all have the same mission going to produce really great comics. And that that speaks to me, right straight through the ventricles. Seriously, it makes me happy to hear that, Ken, and I hope we're friends for a long time. Harley Slavic, if you want Funko Pop items, there is a massive selection we can get, and just let him know at harleyslavic.com. And Harley, what Star Wars items do you have? And Brian Winslow, you're looking good on my 50-inch 4K TV. Well, it's about time I look good somewhere. That TV set has got its work cut out for it, making me look good. And the Black Ops helicopters are flying over again, says Daniel Huberry. I gave them your address to find the leader of the creatives. I don't think of myself as a leader, but thank you, Daniel. I think of myself as an enabler, if anything. So, yeah, I wondered what that noise was outside. Well, I guess the New World Order progresses from here. Michaela, I want that name too. I'll keep it to myself, says Meredith Logren. Yes, seriously. Because the thing is, we are good accessing... we're good at sharing best practices, and the rising tide being what it is, there's also some people that can just stand on the shore and watch us rise. Anyway, author Michaela Jaden, that's why we love you, Brian. Cookie's a lucky girl. Did you hear that? You're a lucky girl. Yeah, I'm a lucky guy. I definitely am batting above, punching above my weight here, my weight class. And I saw a name pop up here that I need to say hello to. Let's see. Oh, Amy Hussman McKinley. Amy, mwah. Hope you're doing well this morning. So happy you are here. And without the fez. Yeah, that's true. I do sometimes do things without the fez, but not often. That's my branding, brother. That's my branding, and that's possible. I know, right? Seriously. And Charles F. Millhouse. Ah, man, I think you're going to talk to my heart here, brother. Why do people think they need to butt into people's business? Yes, she's 14, but she will learn by doing. The nerve of people. A big high five to your daughter. Oh, truth, brother, truth.
Well, I'd also like to point out that nobody's going to know she's 14 if she does a damn fine job.
Yeah, that's true. Cookie, if you didn't hear that, says people aren't going to know what her age is as long as she does a damn fine job. Well, here's something from comics. Jim Shooter is a name I've mentioned frequently in my shows because I admire the guy a lot. He broke into comics at the age of 14. All right. There are people like Joe Kubert and Jules Pfeiffer who broke into the comics industry in their teens. And you know what? Nobody gave a hoot about their age. What they gave a hoot about was their talent. And I think Carmine Infantino was also a teenager when he entered the comics field. Stan Lee, I think, was 17 when he became like a gopher at Marvel Comics. And
he was younger than that.
Yeah.
He was allowed to work at that time.
Well, that's true. Yeah, pre-World War II, he was allowed and probably encouraged to work at that time. That's true. But anyway, a lot of people start when they're in their teens. My first job was when I was 16. As soon as I could, drive, I went out and got a job. I was in high school, and I worked all the way through high school, all the way through college. So good on your daughter. I want her to do it to spite people like this. Charles, amen, brother. High fives. Seriously agree. Molly Daniels says, Harley Slavic, we currently have Star Wars popcorn buckets in storage. Might still have Star Wars comics left, and we also have a couple of other items. We can also order tons of Star Wars items for you. We'll send you a list of what we can currently order for you. Excellent. Great show as always, Brian. Thank you, Bill Stern. Thank you for making it so. But I got to get going. No, you don't. I'll write you a note. I've got a couple irons in the fire, and unfortunately, one of them was the one I was supposed to iron my shirts with. Oops. See everyone tomorrow morning on Nevermind the Furthermore at 10 a.m., 9 Central via Con Dias Amigos, and happy trails to you, Bill Sarden. And don't forget, the artwork of Bill Sarden needs 13 more people to hit that 800 mark. So please check out Sarden Art 76 here on Facebook, and let's see if we can get him there by tomorrow morning. And thank you, says Molly Daniels. Well, thank you, Harley Slavic. Thank you, Brian. Well, no, thank you, Harley. If you have a link to the site, please send it to me. That way I can remember to view the site. Very cool. Thank you, Harley. We'll do that. Ken Keller, I'd love to go to MegaCon. I've never been, but Orlando isn't far from me. I'd love to get down there too. I got a whole bunch of peeps in Florida now. Dark Phoenix Flop continues, Ken Keller, but I actually like Dark Phoenix somewhat. I'm a huge X-Men fan. It could have been better, but it wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen. Yeah, if you've seen Hollywoodland, and I'm a Superman fan, and I think that's a piece of steaming crap. But anyway, catdadandssupermoms.com, says Rob Anderson, and we need to get it noticed, funded, and then I can reach out. That's why we need the 100 mark and why it is so important. I want to show people that at least 100 people stood with me and the Cat Dad team against bullying. It really matters to show we can defeat bullying. And currently we are at, let's see, and remember, just $1. $1 is all we need. We're still 24 people away from that magic 100 mark. Let's see what we can do to get him there. All right. And Rob, we are looking out for you, brother. We are going to do all we can to get you there. I promise. Let's see. Next is Ken Keller again. It's a good time for animations and cartoons. Very true. And it's something we talked about last night. Pencils down, maybe at Marvel and DC, but not at Ken Keller's studio, not with Rob Anderson, Chuck Pino, or, anyone here. Harley Slavic didn't close his doors, neither did I. Rick Bradley, he's still working at it. And get Cookie meds for staying at home with Brian.
It's called, what is it, Oliver?
Oh, Oliver Wine. Yes, it's called Oliver Wine. Yes. Okay. Yes. In fact, we anesthetized Cookie a couple times this week already. Yeah, there is a gas station just outside of Mattoon that has a wonderful selection of wines. We were in there getting gas and also getting rid of some coffee, if you know what I mean. And we come out and there's this big rack of local wines, and we are just like, we're home. we're home. And so we picked up like 3 bottles of wine that we've been drinking on this week. But Oliver is great. They've won awards for their wine. If you like Barefoot or St. James, they are of a similar brand. We like sweet wines. And they produce some of our favorites. And they have one, it's like a rosé, I think it is. I think it's a dark red wine, but with lime in it.
Soft red with lime.
Yes, soft red with lime. And it is one you just want to stick a straw in it and not stop till you hear slurping. So we've been doing our part to keep her anesthetized, Rick, but thank you very much. Meredith Logren, is anyone here active on Twitter? I'll follow back Nevermorians, and there's her link, MEREJ99. I gotta hook up with you. I am on there as Brian K. Morris, okay? Because otherwise I'd never remember what it is. So anyway, yes, please check out Meredith on not just on YouTube, but also on geekinsider.com, also on Twitter. She's awesome, and you want to follow her. I will be stalking her crazily. In fact, I do. Author Michaela Jade. So that being said, if you want a fresh set of eyes on your work, let Michaela know it, and she'll have her daughter Alexandra look at it. Alexandra look at it. She really loves doing it. Well, I want her to get some work, and I want her every time she gets work to send it to this and let her know. Anyway, thank you, my dude. Hey, man. Excellent. We're glad to do that. Glad to hook people up here. Glad to make you happy, Ken. That's what the Nevermorians do. And let's also don't forget Ken Keller's current Kickstarter campaign. And I should check on it. I just happen to have you in stalking range here. He is $160 away from making $1,000 in his Kickstarter campaign. So please, let's get Ken Keller up to from $840 to $1,000 before tomorrow's show. Please check out the Red Talon there. I'm digging that book. I'm seriously digging what I see, and cannot wait for it to be in my grubby little hands. And as a comic fan, Starcross is one of my favorite publishers, says Harley Slavic. Mine too now. Seriously. And Harley Slavic would like that name too. Thank you, Harley. Very appreciate that. I love the solidarity here. I really do. You guys and gals astound me every freaking day. You really do. Everyone have a productive day. I'm off to edit my Doc Saga story. Don't let nothing stop you, young man. Thank you very much, Charles. And I am currently hammering out my problem story because you deserve the best I can do, my friend. So anyway, Charles, thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. Hugs to Marianne, and you too, brother. You take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. And awesome Harley, definitely. That's what he is. He is an awesome guy. He really is. He's really built his business, and I'm proud of him. And yeah, Michaela, says Rick Bradley, those type of people are crap. I'm happy for your daughter, and it might be a bit, but after these next few short stories I'd be willing to have her edit a young adult book idea I have. Networking. Hashtag networking, people. Thank you for that. Thank you so much, my brother. And Harley Slavic next month will be free shipping on Disney products, Disney and Pixar only. Marvel, Fox, Lucasfilms, and Nat Geo do not count as Disney. Oh, well. Tell Disney that. Anyway, Nick Tucker says, after lunch, head over to Luke Stone's Facebook page for his live drawing session. Oh, man, that's going to be exciting. Very cool. Thanks for telling us, Nick. That's great. Appreciate that. Brian Rensloff, if there was a couple of songs that best describe your fan base, it's Sucker and Cool by the Jonas Brothers. I hope that's a compliment, Brian. I love my fan base. And Ken Keller mocks us with his laughter. Anyway, Daniel Huber, I am working on one book that is designed around young readers. What better way to find out if the book is attractive to the group than having someone in that age group read it? Well, Daniel, author Michaela Jade. Michaela, meet my friend Daniel. Let's make some magic happen here. And if you can, buy orange wine, says Harley Slavic. Yeah, I think, but was it you that mentioned it the other day? I like orange. Cookie is not as thrilled, which means more for me. And Damali Daniel says, I need Choco Vino, probably early in the morning. I understand. And I'll follow you, Meredith, on Dark Forces at Dark Forces Comics on Twitter. Folks, also, you follow Ken Keller, too. I'm getting more follows on Twitter, it looks, I think. And woohoo, says Ken. Hey, man, we're trying to get you there. And Ken, again, mocks me with his laughter for all I've done for this man. I'm telling you, I made him what he is today, which is probably fearful and wishing he screened his friends better. But anyway, Ken, we're hoping we can do you some good, man. Hoping we can do you some good. So let's see. Have I said hello to everyone? Looks like. And Douglas Deck. Douglas, it's so good to see you, man. Hope you are having a very, very good day. Glad to have you here on the Morning Madness. And no, we stole that from Mancow, I think. But anyway, I hope all is going well, man. Things are going well. The sun is shining. I don't think it's supposed to be terribly warm here today. But we've got things to do. We've got people to help. And I got my guitar tuned, and I found a place to take lessons. And it's just a good day. It's just a real good day. And I'm really grateful again for yesterday. Thank you all for being here yesterday, and thank you all for attending last night on Clever Title Pending. Again, we had Bill Raupt, Ken Keller, and Luke Stone. It was a really, really good discussion. I really think we got a lot of good things said, and I think everyone would benefit from watching that. So please check out Clever Title Pending from last night on my Facebook profile page. We're going to try to upload some more of the latest Clever Title Pendings onto our YouTube page. And to everyone who is watching on YouTube right now, thank you very much. We appreciate your being here. And we will be simulcasting the shows Clever Title Pending and Nevermind the Furthermore from now on not just my personal page on Facebook, but also on the OnCon Network page, as well as the Rising Tide Publications page on Facebook and on YouTube. So YouTubers, thank you for allowing me in. We're gonna hook up with AuthorTube as soon as we can. So anyway, thank you all for being here. And Eric Hawkins says, follow me on Twitter at ES_Hawkins, and I'll follow you back. You can't threaten us like that. Though mostly what I tweet this month is a Zombie World of Oz. No problem, man. No problem. We love hearing about it. I love that book. I really do. Looking forward to reading the rest of it. And thank you for all the support, BKM, you demand. Hey, Rob, I'm only the man when you aren't in the room, brother. Seriously, thank you for the support and inspiration. I love you. You are the best. And got school stuff. Oh, cool. Oh, that's right. You're the school right now. Rob is homeschooling his 4-year-old Jax, who's a great kid. He's a lot of fun. And please back catdadandsupermom.com. Please, seriously, folks. Rob needs just a few more people for his 100, and that way he can get his message out that much faster. And some great ideas, Rob. I know you wrote down the one that you just got, and let's see what we can do to make this happen. Whatever it takes, Rob, whatever it takes. And he's got 4 more days in this campaign. He's made his money. He wanted originally a couple $100. He's up at over 1,000 now. And thank you, Nevermorians, for helping make that possible. So you are the man, you are the woman, you are the one. Anyway, check out Cat Dad and Super. If you haven't pledged already, check out Cat Dad and Supermom. Check out the video beforehand. It's worth $1 right there. So if you have not pledged, please, this message is too important to ignore. And this is one of the best vehicles I've ever read for an anti-bullying message. If you were bullied anytime in your school years, you know the importance of this message. So please check it out and just post $1. We're not looking for more. I don't think Rob's looking for more than that. If you want to, give him a couple thousand, I don't think he'll turn you down. But what we're looking for is 100 or more people when the final tally is made on 4 days from now. Okay, Rob, we're going to do our part to get you there, brother. All right, here's part of the cool lyrics. I'm feeling so cool, top to the bottom, just cool. Every little thing that I do, damn it, I'm feeling so cool. Well, Brian Wenzoff, that is good message. That's a good message to have, and I'm hoping we can carry that off. Thank you, Brian Wenzoff. And don't forget Brian's podcast. Put in a link one more time, Brian. Let's get the latecomers in on your podcast tonight. Harley Slavic, we would have the entertainment console have DVDs as the format to help make it affordable. We would also do the 3DO approach, okay, and have multiple companies engineer it. We would also make easy to program for. You would also be able to watch DVD movies on it. We would also reach out to game publishers to publish games on the DVD format for the machine. I love your vision, man. I seriously love it. And my author, Michaela Jade, says, thank you. And yes, let me know when you need her. Thank you, Michaela, for all you're doing for Alexandra. Seriously, you're a good mom. Oh, man. And typos again, darn it. I bet we weren't hearing a darn when you said that. Anyway, thank you for the shout outs. We love hearing our names being out there. Daniel Huberry, Daniel Dark, I am proud to know you, my brother. And we've got to have Imaginarium. We have got to have Imaginarium. I will spend the whole weekend in a mask if that's what it takes. I will spend the whole weekend without it, whatever it takes. I miss my Louisville people. I do miss you guys. I miss you. And hoping we can make this happen. And Rick Bradley says, everyone take care and stay creative. You too, Rick. I'll be talking to you later about something. And author Michaela Jade, everyone here is amazing. Thank you for the support. It means the world to me. Well, serious love, and you know it. And Brian Wensloff is complying. Reels and Heels official. The next one is tonight. Please check it out. He's got a real actual TV weather meteorologist on the air, and that's going to be kind of fun. Looking forward to that. And so I think that's the final comment, and I think we're going to wrap it up with about a few seconds left to get to 2 hours. And while we're not going to exactly shoot for 2 hours, Cookie probably needs to be fed.
Yep.
Okay, Cookie has said we're done, so you can complain all you want. Anyway, once again, folks, run through my stuff. Don't forget, we're going to let that run one more time. Check out the banner across the bottom. You can sign up for my website, and that is, you can sign up for my newsletter, rather, if you go to risingtide.pub on the interwebs. We have our newsletter has secret links and information. We're talking about the COVID virus, how it's affecting us, and also the shows we do have left in the year. So please check it out. And we also have secret links and some discounts and sometimes free books. So check it out. You never know what we're going to do, because I don't know either. In all seriousness, says Harley Slavic, I was bullied. I had bullied that would choke me, hit me, etc. That was after I was abused as a baby by a babysitter as a kid. So Rob's book is important as boys, kids, and adults bully people. Amen, brother. I'm sorry it happened to you, man, but you emerged from it and you recognize the importance of the message. Thank you so much, Harley. Anyway, also don't forget Rising Tide Publications here on Facebook. We have fresh content twice daily now, as well as other stuff when the mood strikes me or Cookie. So please check out Rising Tide Publications. We have over 2,100 very happy people so far, and we'd love it if you were one of them and help us get to 2,200. Also, don't forget the OnCon channel at 4 p.m. Eastern. Where Rob Anderson is going to discuss some really important stuff that you as a creator will need to know about. So please check out his daily show, 4 p.m. every weekday, and on the weekends, full roster of great shows about convention life and things you would be getting if you could get out of the house and go to a comic book convention, but Rob's bringing the convention to you. So check out OnCom here on Facebook. Also check out the various websites and links that you've seen here on this show, because you people are doing some amazing things. Brian Wensloff says 7 p.m. Eastern for his show tonight, so please check that out. So also before that, on the Comics Cubed in Kokomo channel, check out the twice weekly show. Tonight is the next one for Sean D. Hilton, and he's going to have some great bargains. He's finally getting some DC comics in, just like Harley Slavic, and also he has some videos showing you what all he got. He just bought a collection of 4 long boxes of some really interesting stuff, and if you see something you like in those videos, you can pre-select what you want, and if it's still available, he'll put it aside for you. It will not appear on tonight's show because you will have it, and he can mail it to any part of the country. And if you live in Kokomo, he'll drop it off at your door. And now he's legal. He can open up the door. You can go visit him. So anyway, check it out. And Harley Slavic says, take care, stay safe, and I will message those of you I need to message. Yes, please do, Harley. And thank you for being here, brother. Hope we did you some good. So anyway, that's Comics Cubed in Kokomo, that page tonight. But also check out Sean D. Hilton. And that's Sean spelled S-H-A-W-N, D as in dummy running the show here, and Hilton, like the hotel chain, or Perez, or anything like that. Anyway, check out the show tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. Also, Brian Wenslow's show at 7. And also, please go back and check out on YouTube, Onward with Henri. I was the guest yesterday. We had a great time, and I think there's some stuff you'll need to hear on there. You will love it, because Henri's great. And also check out our show, Clever Tile, pending last night for a guest appearance by Luke Stone, Bill Ropt, and Ken Keller. And don't forget those the GoFundMe campaign for Bill Ropt. And Ken Keller has Red Talent, and he's needs just a little bit more money to break 1,000. We want to see that happen. So anyway, I'm taking off. Takes me forever to get off the air. He said get off. But anyway, we're going to feed our woman, and we thank everyone. Thank everyone for watching us on YouTube. We will be doing this regularly from now on. Thank you to everyone who's supporting the show. Thank you to everyone who's supporting each other. That means a lot to me, people. So anyway, folks, have a fantastic day. Enjoy your hump day today, and we'll see you tomorrow on another episode of Nevermind the Furthermore. Don't forget, folks, and I'm going to get down to it. Here we go. Don't forget, folks, to stay smart, stay safe, wash your damn hands, and never apologize for being awesome. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. for another episode of Nevermind the Furthermore. Take care, everyone.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!